Yo, too much gang. What it do, people? It's your boy Dom here, and yes, I am still sick, bro. I know you might hear it in my voice. My bad if my voice is annoying y'all, bro. It's annoying me, so it gotta be annoying y'all, bro. But I cannot let anything stop me from giving you guys these daily bangers, bro. So as you can see by the title and thumbnail, today we have the best lockdown build in 2K22 current gen. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to switch it up, maybe give you guys a current gen build one day, next gen build the next. Or if you guys would rather like one game more than the other, let me know please, so I can know which one to kind of prioritize right now, because currently I am only streaming next gen, but when I hit level 40 I may switch that up and get on current gen and hit level 40 over there too. So you guys just let me know which game you're vibing with in the comment section. Yeah, matter of fact, in the comment section, comment what game you are vibing with right now, either current gen or next gen, or if you're vibing with both, just say both. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know so then I can know like what to prioritize and stuff like that. Now, for this build today, bro, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get right into it. Put him at the shooting guard position. In my opinion, shooting guard is the best position to go when you're making a lockdown defender. So, we are going with the shooting guard position. Hand doesn't matter. I like my players left-handed. Now, for his jersey number, of course, you guys know what we say, bro. As a community, bro, we are too much for this 2K community, so we're giving him that number 2. And now let's move on to the pie chart that we'll be choosing. So for the first build, you guys know I get you right with 2 builds in every video. So for the first lockdown build, bro, I'm giving you guys the perimeter lockdown, the 2-way sharpshooter build. We are no longer going with this split green and split red Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame defender pie chart. In my opinion, I think the days of this is going, well, to an extent, because I'm going to show you guys the stats in comparison with the one that I'm going to make. But this pie chart is not competing with this new pie chart down here, bro. You see the shooting stats go crazy and the defensive stats still go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, once it comes to the physical profile, you can either do the top profile if you're not planning on grinding this build and doing 99 and gym rat and stuff like that. But if you are, you can probably even finesse a great physical build with something like this pie chart, the speed and vertical, where you get a high vertical in the 90s and also a high speed in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So it's all on you, but for the video purposes, we're going to put him at the max speed. Now, coming over to these attributes for his finish, you want to max out his drive and dunk and drive and layup. That's it. This is a lockdown build, 2-way sharp build. You're sitting in the corner spotting up. You do not need contact finishers and posterizer and stuff like that. So you don't really need finishing badges. You just want to be able to get above the rim when you need to and also finish open layups. So that is what you can do with these stats. Moving down to the shooting, this is where we're going crazy at, bro. Like I said, we're a 2-way sharpshooter. Max out the 3-pointer, max out mid-range, and then take his free throw to max also. For his post fade, you're going to take it down to where you still get the max amount of shooting badges, which is a 26 shooting badge build, by the way, and 81 post fade. And there you see 26 shooting badges. Hall of Fame, too. We have 26 shooting badges on a perimeter lockdown build, bro. Tell me that's not crazy. Move down to the playmaker, bro. Max out ball handler. We will come back to it, but first, the defense is more important. So max out interior defense, perimeter, lateral, steal, block, defensive rebound, and then take his offensive rebound to where we still get the max amount of defensive badges, which is a 59. And as you can see, we get 21 defensive badges. They are still on gold, but trust me, bro, you will be good. I think it's worth that sacrifice of making this build because 26 Hall of Fame shooting badges. Plus, do you see how high that 3-pointer is, bro? The 3-pointer is super high, so this build is just crazy. That's why I think it takes the cake in terms of which pie chart to go with a 2-way sharpshooter. Now, like I said, you can come back up to the playmaker, put these last few points into it, get 3 playmaker badges, or if you want a close shot so bad, you can come up here and take a close shot to a 76, but you don't unlock any finishing badges. So if you're more bads hungry, I would understand putting it on your playmaking, but some people might want that close shot, so we'll just put it there for the video. Now for body shape, bro, you are a lockdown build, so shout out to Guard Up, you know what I'm saying? He's been motivating me to make my players, you know, burly and built and stuff like that in order to be a better on-ball defender. So we will be going burly for this build. 6'5" at the height. I will understand 6'6", but you lose 3 on that shooting, lose 5 on your steal, and also lose 2 on your speed. So I would stay with 6'5". It's a pretty comfortable height. And then minimum weight, look at the speed, bro. A 90 speed, 89 acceleration. And then once we do the wingspan, bro, we can do max wingspan, still get an 85 3-pointer. A 85 3-pointer on a perimeter lock. Max wingspan, 90 speed, great dunk, great defense, and then the shooting speaks for itself, bro. This is why I say I would rather choose this pie chart than the other one. And then the takeovers that we get for this build is, of course, lock, sharp, and now we get shot created. We get shot created and take because that mid-range is so high, so we get shot created and take. If you want to get freaky with this build, you honestly can, but you don't have the badges to do so. So, you know what I'm saying? I would either go sharp take or lock take. If you want to annoy people, go lock. But if you want to be a threat, a super threat, you know what I'm saying? Like Klay Thompson like threat, go with that sharp take, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not missing. And the name that we get for this build is a two-way sharp shooter. Now, let's put them at the 99 and hurry up and show you guys these badges that I would run for a two-way sharp. Now, when it comes to the finisher category, me personally, I would just put this badge either on bronze slithery or bronze limitless takeoff. I don't really see it going anywhere else because none of these badges will really help me posterize. I'm not getting contact dunks and stuff like that. So me, I just keep it safe and go slithery finisher. Now for the shooting, bro. Like I said, 26 shooting badges is crazy. So we got to start off Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. We are a perimeter lock, you know what I'm saying? A catch and shoot player. So we got to get that Hall of Fame limited spot up. We only need corner specialists on silver, so that's what we'll do. Catch and shoot, you can also do the same thing. But if you just have so many badges to spare, you can honestly put it on Hall of Fame. I'm not going to cap. But I'm putting it on silver. Hall of Fame Deadeye, you can do Hall of Fame Green Machine or Silver Green Machine, which is still enough. But like I said, we have so many badges, why not just put it on Hall of Fame Green Machine? Bronze Clutch Shooter, you can do Hall of Fame Blinders, and then for the last badge, you can do something like Volume Shooter or Set Shooter. It's a lot of different things you can do, but 26 Hall of Fame shooting badges on a perimeter lock is crazy. The max that we used to get is somewhere between 18 and 20. Now you're increasing that by like 6 to 8 badges, bro. That is wild. So you know what I'm saying? This is the setup that I would run for this player. And now coming to the playmaker, bro. Like I said, we get 1 playmaker badge. If you take it off the close out, you can actually get 3 playmaker. But for this build, we only get 1 playmaker. So I'm just keeping it safe. Put it on bailout, you know what I'm saying? To help me bail out of situations. And then to finish it off with the defense, I told you guys we only get the defense on gold. But I don't think that's really a knock to this build because of how great the shooting is. So we're going to give them gold clamps, gold intimidator, bronze or silver taste down artist, gold rim protector, gold interceptor, bronze or silver pickpocket, and then the last few is honestly a mix-up. You can go gold menace and then silver pick dodger, or you can do bronze pick dodger, bronze ankle breakers. So like I said, bro, in my opinion, this is the best two-way sharpshooter build, but I know you guys may want to see the Hall of Fame shooting, the Hall of Fame defensive one, so I will just pull that one up on the screen real quick and show you why I think this build is better. Now, here is the two-way sharpshooter with Hall of Fame shooting and Hall of Fame defense. As you can see, this one gets an 83 pointer compared to the one where we started off, didn't touch his wingspan or anything, got an 89 3-point off rip, right? The defense is kind of similar. I believe we started off somewhere around an 84 or 83 on the perimeter defense and lateral quickness. This one gets an 85, which is not that much higher. The dunking is a little higher, but like I said, bro, we're a perimeter lock. The dunk really doesn't matter on this build. And the badges that we get 1 more defensive badge. And the trade-off is, of course, we get them Hall of Fame now. But we lose out on 6 shooting badges. You guys know how many shooting badges was added to this game, so losing out on that many may be a hurt. But this is a different version that you could go, bro. Like I said, we're going to keep everything the same. Minimum weight and then max wingspan. These will be the official stats, bro. At 89 speed, you have less speed. Your three-pointer is about 10 points different than the other build. The driving dunk is higher, of course. And then the defense is, I believe it's just a tad bit higher. The steal may be way higher. But in terms of perimeter defense, lateral quickness, it is kind of around the same, bro. So in my opinion, I would just go with the other version that I just showed you guys. But yeah, these are the 2 best two-way sharpshooter perimeter lock type builds. Now let me show you guys the best lockdown two-way finisher build in this game. Now, starting off with this build, we're going to keep everything the same. Shooting guard, left-handed, and number 2 because once again, bro, he is too much for this community, right? Now, when it comes to pie charts for this build, bro, honestly, I'm torn between either choosing this one, once again, a new pie chart, or choosing this one up here to where you get the Hall of Fame finishing and Hall of Fame defending. But on the other hand, I would understand you also going with this build because this build is also kind of the same way, but this one gets way more defensive badges, but you only get gold finishing. So in my opinion, bro, if you're making a two-way finisher type build that gets contact dunks, can lock up on defense, stuff like that, I would still recommend going with this split red and split blue pie chart. Now, once again, you guys know these pie charts, they basically move like crackheads, bro. You see the speed is crazy, the acceleration is crazy, the vertical is crazy. You can honestly go with this one to where you see you get a 95 vertical off rip, 87 speed, 86 acceleration. So this is the one that I would go with. And now for the stats. For this build, this is the attribute setup that I would go with, bro. We missing out on a lot of playmaking, of course. We don't have any playmaker, but when I think of this build, bro, I don't think of a player that's literally trying to do it all. If you want that, tune into my next video. The two-way playmaker is exactly that. But this one, bro, you're not really doing it all. You're more of a can hit open shots, can contact dunk on people like crazy, and the defense speaks for itself. Crazy defense. Now, when it comes to height for this build, I think that the best way to go is 6'5", bro. I mean, you can go 6'6" to be a little bigger, or you can even go 6'7" and still get a decent speed and be a little longer and taller and stuff like that. But I think 6'5", bro, you just get the best stats and the best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying? You're not too small, but you're also not too big and slow to guard the guards, you know what I'm saying? So 6'5" is a perfect height for me. And then for the weight, we're going to go minimum weight. Look at the speed, acceleration, and vertical, bro. We get a 90 speed, 89 acceleration, and 95 vertical. And for the wingspan, we're maxing it out, bro. Grind this build to 99. You are looking at a 98 drive and dunk, a 60 3-pointer, a low 90s perimeter defense, a 90 lateral quickness, and a high 98 steal, bro. A 98 steal. You guys know how spamming it is this year. They said they're patching it soon or something like that. But a 98 steal and you're on ball, you're heckling all the other guards, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to takeover, I believe that the best way to go is slash and take. It gives you so many advantages to your build. Like you get plus 10 to a whole bunch of categories. But lock, of course, yeah, I would understand going lock too, but I think slash and take is the way to go. It'll just make you a little bit more diverse. And the name that we get is a two-way finisher. You guys know, I think the two-way finisher has been the best lockdown build in these past few years. Now, to show you guys these badges, we get 20 Hall of Fame finisher badges, right? 20 Hall of Fame finishing. Start off by Hall of Fame posterizer. You can do Hall of Fame limitless takeoff, Hall of Fame slithery. Then it gets tricky to where you want to go. You can do Hall of Fame fearless. You do have a high layup. And then maybe silver unstrippable, bronze unstrippable. It doesn't really matter. Bronze, I would go bronze putback boss on this build because you can catch a lot of dunks and putbacks on this build. Bronze putback boss. And then, like I said, bro, this is a lot of finishing badges to have. Maybe even mouse in the house if you get a little guard on you. Acrobat. Like I said, it's different things you can do. Maybe fast twitch. I don't know, bro. It's a lot of different things you can do with this build. So 20 finishing badges definitely is enough badges to go about your day on this build. You know what I'm saying? Now, moving on to shooting, bro. You are a lockdown build, but if somebody leaves you open in the corner, this is 2K22 where all builds can shoot. You can spray that hole, bro. I'm not going to lie. So, corner specialist, you got to go on silver. Hot zone hunter gold, right? Silver catch and shoot, bronze green machine. I promise you are solid with the build like this. We get a 63-pointer. A 63-pointer, we got gold, hot zone hunter. Get the hot spots, you're straight. Plus, you're in a corner, getting that corner specialist boost, and then catch and shoot. Once again, you're not shooting off the dribble, so catch and shoot threes, definitely a plus for this build. And then you get green machine on bronze to help you green better. Now, moving on to the playmaking. We only get one playmaker badge, so I'm either going bailout or quick first step. It doesn't really matter, but in my opinion, I think bailout is the way to go. And now to finish it off with the Hall of Fame 22 defensive badges. Hall of Fame interceptor, Hall of Fame intimidator. Gotta go Hall of Fame clamps. We will be on ball with this build. Bronze or silver takedown artist. We can go Hall of Fame rim protector. And then maybe even Hall of Fame menace if you want to be annoying and take another badge down like intimidator. Put it on silver or something like that. And maybe just heckle guards and go bronze or silver pickpocket, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be annoying. You want to be irritant on defense. This is that type of build. So now we have come to the end of the video. Appreciate if you made it this far, bro. Make sure to leave a like down below and comment what you think about this build. And also, like I said earlier in the video, let me know which game you guys are playing. And it's your boy Dom, and we out. Peace.